Real talk with Amy. Why are some New York City neighborhoods so much more expensive than the next? I mean, even if they're bordering each other. It's kind of weird. Much like buying a watch or buying a purse. Oh, not so fast. Some purses and some watches cost about as much as a down payment for a house. Common reasons why a neighborhood might be much more expensive than the next could be fine shopping, fine dining, green space, like if you lived right across from Central Park maybe, convenience to Subway.
Oh man.
Hate my coworkers. Here I have our rental market analysis report for last month, June 2019. Here you're gonna see some quick facts. So we have the most expensive neighborhood. Can you guess which one it is? Yeah, that's right. With the median rent of $7,100 a month, that will be that Tribeca Soho location. Very close to that is the Lower East Side. Fairly close, right? Well, their median rent is $3,350 from $7,100. I mean, that's almost a $3,800 difference for being super close geographically, right? In my last Real Talk video, I discussed why New York City in general was so expensive, right? Well, here I want to get a little bit more in depth as to why one neighborhood would be so much more money than the next. So there's a little something called zoning codes or zoning laws that I think the average person or the average New Yorker doesn't quite know or understand. There are certain zoning codes that would allow for higher buildings. So for example, a neighborhood like the East Village, which is very much in demand, but doesn't have that much supply, doesn't have the building code that would allow them to build higher buildings. In the East Village, you don't really see tall buildings like you would on the Upper East Side, a much more economical neighborhood in comparison. When lots of people want to live in a very tight space that's in demand, they upbid land prices, which flow through the rent. Keep in mind, if zoning was more relaxed all over the city, then sure, you'll have a more economical city to live in. But as of now, there are just gonna be some more expensive neighborhoods than others. That's just the nature of New York. Gotta love it. So in conclusion, I'd like to propose a solution to my fellow New Yorkers who want it all but don't want to spend it all. So if you can't afford the West Village, and you still can't quite afford the East Village, you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna move to the Lower East Side, my friend. Because at the end of the day, it's still downtown.